Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft, and I'm going to be casting another 2v2 match for you tonight, and I am fueled up and ready to go. And this is going to be part one of a series of matches that were actually played in a row, sent to me from ProTech, and his partner will be Illmatic, the red Zerg. This is going to be on Scorched Haven. ProTech is the blue Terran, so he will be Terran this game, and he will be going against none other than ROOTDrewbie, the teal Zerg, and Mindset, the purple Zerg. So as this game gets underway, I wanted to say, number one, that I've had a great time tonight. I went to see my friend's cover band play again, and they are so awesome. I had such a great time, so I'm definitely fueled up for this game. And if you guys didn't know, if you haven't seen any previous games with ProTech and Illmatic, they're currently, I just checked it, they are ranked number 4 in the North American server on the 2v2 arranged team rankings. And their opponents, ROOTDrewbie and Mindset, are not too shabby themselves. They are ranked number 41 on the North American 2v2 server. So I'm very excited for this. This is going to be a series of games. These games were all played in a row. There's one game missing from this series that ProTech did not save for me. So this actually, they played 4 games in a row, but I'm going to be casting 3 of them for you right now, right here tonight. And Mindset, just his spawning pool just finishing, and you saw it, he's pumping out 6 Zerglings. And ProTech does see that. So we'll see what they try and do about this. Interesting that ProTech has opted not to try and wall off, as this is a fairly small ramp up here and pretty quick and easy to wall off. Instead, he's going to be creating a sort of defensive perimeter amongst his right in his mineral line right here, and with the supply depot right here, he could raise that, and the Zerglings will not be able to enter this mineral line. They could run in through this spot right here, but he could plug that up possibly with an SCV. But we'll see if any of that matters, because actually Illmatic has 6 Zerglings of his own, and are these Zerglings going to play cat and mouse right here out in front of this area? As you guys see on Scorched Haven, these the ramps leading up to each of your 2 teammates' bases are pretty close. So it's fairly easy to rally units down to this point with your teammate and sort of defend together there. That's something that I personally don't do enough. When I play on some of these matches, is really something you need to do, is rally your units down there together and fight at the same time. As we see, it looks like Mindset, actually, we do see a quick expansion coming out from ROOTDrewbie, and meanwhile Mindset is going to be sort of distracting Illmatic and ProTech, but ProTech, with the marine support of these Zerglings here, are going to make a huge difference if there is any engagement. So that is why Mindset is pulling back, because he knows with the Zergling, or the Marines behind the Zerglings, that he will be in serious trouble. So he's going to be pulling back. I wonder if ProTech and Illmatic, now Illmatic with his speed finishing, is he going to scout this fast expansion? He is going to see this. ProTech is trying to throw down a bunker, meanwhile, on the ramp of ROOTDrewbie. I just realized that, but it is actually going to get canceled there, as Mindset took a small piece of his Zergling army and put that right on the bunker. But Illmatic now has his Baneling's nest is complete. He is getting 7 Banelings, it looks like, morphing in right now. And so this is going to get really interesting, because right now ROOTDrewbie and Mindset really just have Zerglings to defend, and Banelings are just going to annihilate this ball of Zerglings. Uh-oh, here come the Banelings. The Zerglings are fleeing for their lives right now, trying to send a couple of Zergling Lone Stars in here to try and force some of these Banelings to explode. As you see, Illmatic does blow up that one low health Baneling to take out those Zerglings. But if Mindset can micro his Zerglings effectively, he will be able to minimize the damage from these Banelings. But with the marine support in the back, that is going to be very difficult to do. So here we go right now. Baneling's blowing up on a bunch of ROOTDrewbie Zerglings, but now he does have a few roaches on the field, and they're picking off the Banelings as they come by. But look at that Baneling right there. Blew up so many Zerglings, just got blown up right there. And that was a huge difference. But ProTech is forced to pull his Marines back, because there are quite a few roaches now on the field for ROOTDrewbie. So he is forcing them back, but Illmatic has got more Zerglings on the way. He is pumping those out, as you can see, even 8 more in the production tab right now. So he is going to keep on with his Zergling and Baneling pressure. And meanwhile, ProTech is going to start beefing up his army with some Marauders, knowing that these Roaches are going to be very, very difficult to break with Marines alone. So he is going to add a few Marauders. As you can see, the slow is on the way, the stim is on the way, but I'm not sure if that stim is going to be done by the next time they push. We will see if they opt to wait until that stim is done. But right now, ROOTDrewbie has a lot of Roaches right now, and now Mindset bringing up the Zerglings in support. So are these Marauders going to get out in time to try and defend this? And we will see, because these Roaches are going to start pressing the issue. Whose base are they going to go after? I don't know. The Marines trying to lure them out here, and the Marines with a pretty good position up on that ramp. So ROOTDrewbie opting maybe to try and double back, reinforce his army even some more. And Mindset playing a little tag out here. It looks like ROOTDrewbie and Mindset not sure which base they should go after, as each of both ProTech and Illmatic had retreated to their own bases, ready to support and trap the other army if they had made a commitment. So it looks like now Illmatic and ProTech actually able to reinforce their army faster, because they were right in front of their own base. And now with this last group of reinforcements, I bet you they are going to make a press, as a bunch more units just came in. Actually, a few Banelings are morphing in. So now with Mindset has some Banelings of his own, he's going to try and get into the Marines here, but with the Marauders in the front for ProTech, that is going to be very difficult to do, and these Zerglings are very fast and are going to use the cover of these Marines and Marauders against those Banelings. So the Banelings by Mindset are forced to fall back. I'm not sure with these drones, maybe a misclick there, because these drones now deciding to run back into Illmatic's base. And ProTech giving the G sign. G, that means go. And Illmatic has quite a few Banelings. They are extremely slow, though. He has nothing on the production tab, so he's been pouring everything he has into this attack. So this could be an all or nothing push right now. We will see, because Illmatic and ProTech are about to press the issues. There's a lot of Banelings on the board. The Banelings blowing up all over each other, but Mindset coming out with a few extra Banelings in the back, and he blows up maybe one Baneling on that bio ball, but not doing very much damage. The ROOTDrewbie does have a ton of Roaches out here, but now Illmatic is going to send the Zerglings in, and they're going to provide all the cover that this bio ball in the back needs, and they are pushing back the Roaches right now. ProTech using another stim and taking out so many Roaches, though this bio ball is very low on hit points. And ROOTDrewbie is continuing to force this, but there is still so many Marauders on the field. That looks like about 10 Marauders right there, and they are just ripping through this base right now. This expansion is in serious trouble. There are 3 more Roaches on the way, and Mindset's been throwing his Zerglings, knowing that these Marauders here are so low on life, but Illmatic coming in with the clutch Zerglings right here to clean up the Roaches, and there's still 4 Marauders in the back of this expansion. And now more Marauders on the way from ProTech are going to reinforce this army. Meanwhile, Illmatic charging straight into ROOTDrewbie's base. ROOTDrewbie forced to pull drones off of the line, and they are unable to defend that front. These drones trying to protect the mineral line, trying desperately to get a surround on these Zerglings, but ProTech bringing in the Marauders in the back, and those drones are going to get cleaned up right there. And that looks like it is going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. A very intense match. This is game 1 of a series that I'm about to continue casting for you. I will have game 2 for you on the way, so stay tuned. I will post a link to that game on this movie description when it is uploaded. Thank you guys for watching. This is Irie StarCraft, and peace out.